principle, it will set you free. Everybody say one dream, one vision, one purpose, one mission. If you're going to be successful, you have to boil it down. But this is one thing that I've seen, that most people in life are dabblers. They love to dabble. They'll dabble in this for a while, then get the excitement wears off, then they're going to dabble in something else for a while. Never getting down to where you have one dream, one vision, one purpose, one mission. About 10 years ago, I decided one thing I was going to do. One thing only. God rolled out the red carpet to me and said, son, what do you want to do with your life? Now, he did that just like he did to Solomon, because there comes a time when God knows you're not going to do something stupid with that request, so he can offer that to you. I said, God, I want to build an organization that will change the world. I want to build an organization where people cross-pollinate. I want to build an organization where people come together and learn and grow. I want to build an organization where Christian business women and Christian businessmen can come together and learn how to do business your way. I want to build an organization that will astound the world for you. And he said, look, I'm going to help you do it, and I'm not going to let you fail. And you know what? I believe God's saying the same thing to you. He's not going to let you fail, but you're going to have to be willing to tread out into some waters that may be unfamiliar to you, unknown to you, and you're going to have to do it with singleness of purpose. When you do one thing extremely well, you won't ever have to worry about money. See, people that are excellent don't have to worry about money. They're not worried about a recession right now. When you are good at what you do, you don't have to worry about recession. You're going to already be head and shoulders above 90% of the people, just because you're committed to doing something well. There's something called mastery. Everybody say mastery. See, most people are not into mastery. So when they come to a seminar like this, you know what they want? Tell me something new. Tell me something new. Whenever somebody wants to hear something new, I know they're not into mastery, because you haven't even done anything with the last 10 seminars you went to. Now, I'm not talking about you. But you know, people go to seminars, they take notes, and see, here's the difference. In school, you learn things to learn them so that you can take a test to say you know them. In the real world, you learn them to do them to get a result. So what we do in our seminars, we don't teach you something for you to know it. We teach you something for you to do it. So are you willing to do what we're going to teach you today? Because that's the only thing that's going to take you to the next level is action. Everybody say action. So let me give you 4 levels of mastery right now. Think about this. There's 4 levels of learning. There's what's called the unconscious incompetent. The unconscious incompetent doesn't know, and he doesn't know that he doesn't know. Think about this. There's things you don't know, and you don't know that you don't know them. That's good. So you're unconsciously incompetent. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Now the worst place to be is to not know and not know that you don't know, but you think you know. And there are a lot of people that don't know that they don't know, but they think they know. I've been there. See, there's things I don't know right now. I wish I knew them, but I don't even know that I don't know them. Does that make any sense? Then there is the conscious incompetent. That's the person that knows that they don't know. Anybody in here consciously incompetent? There's some things I know I don't know, and I'm trying to find them out. Then there is the conscious competent. That's the person that knows, but they still have to be conscious. It's a person like, for instance, they know how to do something, but they still have to think about why they're doing it. They have to think about it while they're doing it. It's like when you first learned to drive. You had to think about it, especially a stick shift. You had to think about doing it, right? You got to think, man, I still haven't learned to drive a stick shift, by the way. I still have not learned. I tried one time, never really learned to drive a stick shift. Man, the car was... I just said, forget this. I'll just drive an automatic. But anyway, I don't quit on other things, but I quit on that one. The conscious competent knows how to do something, but they still have to think about it while they're doing it. But here's where you want to go. The unconscious competent. Unconscious competent, they have gotten to a place where they're so competent that they're unconscious about what they do. They're so good at it, they don't have to think about it. It comes natural to them. They have done it so many times that they're unconsciously competent. In other words, they're a master at it. And once you get to the place of mastery, you do something so well because you've done it so many times, you've done it the right way so many times that you no longer have to think about it. Think about how you got here today. You drove your car. Do you think about what you're doing anymore when you drive your car? You are unconsciously competent. Now, I've done seminars for so long. People ask me, how did you get so comfortable doing this? I've just done it so many times. And so you get good at it by doing something over and over again. Once you reach that level, you're moving towards what's called mastery. Once you decide that this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to be good at, this is it for me, it is my thing. Everybody say, find your thing. Tell somebody else, you better find your thing. You better find your thing. Now, I ain't talking about your good thing. I know what you're talking about for some of you. Everybody that lives on purpose and is living in their zone, living in their passion, have four things in common. Number one, they love what they do. Now, they love it. You've heard this before, but ask yourself the question, am I doing what I love? And if I'm not doing it, why am I not doing it? For most people, they're doing what's convenient. Look, that job is paying me. I've got to pay the bills. I decided to go after what I loved. And it pays the bills. And that's what you're going to have to do at some point. You're going to have to be willing to go after your dream and chase that thing. So everybody that lives on purpose, they love what they do. Love speaks of passion. They have a passion for it. Number two, they're good at it. Number three, it's important to them, which means that has to do with what they value. What do you really care about? See, you know what made me start this organization? I care about people drifting. People drifting, not having purpose, not knowing why they're here, dabbling, this, that, the other. That bothers me. Some of us don't have time to dabble anymore. You've got to get in your place. Somebody getting this? Or am I just stirring myself up? What you value has to do with what's important to you. So everybody that lives on purpose, they're doing something that's important to them. They care about it. So I started Circle of Champions because I didn't like to see people drift. People are wondering, God, what is my calling? What am I supposed to do? It's the big $1 million question. And God is not hiding that from you. And then number four, I'm going to give you five. Actually, number four is that they feel like they're born to do it. The people that are doing and living on purpose feel like they're born to do what they're doing. I'm born to do this. Eliminate. There is a skill called discrimination. It's a skill. People keep trying to get me off track. There is no reason to come to me with something to get me into your thing right now. I am on a mission. Are you on fire with one vision? See, because that's what really comes. That's when you become a